So, I want to talk about a story that I hear all the time, especially in professional associations, chambers of commerce, member driven organizations. And it sounds like this: young people don't want to join groups anymore. People just want to sit in front of their screens. No one wants to be a part of a community. People should be showing up, but they aren't. And I get why that story is tempting, because when community members don't engage, it's frustrating for the leaders. Right? It can feel personal. It can feel like rejection. It can feel like you're doing everything you're supposed to do, and it's still not working. But I want to say something clearly. The members aren't the problem. And if you believe they are, you're actually choosing the one diagnosis that guarantees nothing in your community will change. We've all had this experience where participation dips, and the easiest explanation is the members don't care. They're not committed. They just don't want this anymore. The time for organized community has come and gone. We've also seen leaders respond to this by quitting, by just giving up. Or they respond by trying harder, by doing more, right? More emails, more reminders, more events, more content, more posting, but it still doesn't create real momentum. Because the truth is, you can't nag people into belonging. And you can't guilt people into connection. And you definitely can't market someone into becoming part of something meaningful. So here's the big idea. Humans are social creatures. We crave community. We need community. Yes, technology has separated us. This is becoming more evident and really less controversial of a statement with every passing day. The current tech has made it easier for us to stay isolated from each other. But I think what we're seeing now, culturally, is a shift. People are recognizing that disconnection comes with a cost, and they are actively looking for ways to come back together, which means this moment is not a crisis for member-driven organizations. It's actually the biggest opportunity we've had in the last 50 years. But we miss the opportunity when we blame people. Because when leaders say that members just don't want community, what's actually often happening is members don't want a community that feels like obligation or noise or more consumption. Let me make a key distinction here. There's a difference between members as community members and members as consumers. People, by and large, do what they are asked to do. And if your community is designed like a product, then members will behave like consumers. And consumers are fickle, right? Because they're asking, what do I get? What can I consume? What's in it for me? And if that's the game you're playing, a content game, an attention game, then you are always going to lose. Because there will always be better content, cheaper content, more entertaining content, more attention-grabbing content. It becomes a race to the bottom. But a community isn't meant to win the content arms race. A thriving community offers something that the internet and AI cannot mass produce: connection, progression, growth, identity, belonging, contribution. This is the paradigm shift, right? This is the big reframe that we need to make. If members aren't showing up, it's usually not because people don't want community. It's because the experience hasn't been designed to invite them in and move them forward. All right, let's have some real talk here. It's time as a leader to regain some agency and own responsibility for your community. If members are the problem, then you're stuck. You're in trouble because you can't control them. But if the design is the problem, then you have leverage. You can do something about that. So instead of asking, what's wrong with our members, you should ask, what are we inviting them into? What path are we giving them to follow? What kind of person do they become here in our community? Where do they belong here? What do they contribute to here? That's how communities become compelling and sticky and valuable. So let me ask you something, just to make this real. When you think about your members right now, are you designing for them as consumers or as community members? And if engagement has been low, what story have you been telling yourself? Is it that they don't care? The time for this has passed. Or could it be that we haven't made the next steps obvious? We haven't integrated new members quickly. We haven't created experiences that feel worth it. We haven't built a pathway where people progress. We haven't built a culture of contribution. Because if you name what's missing, then you can fix what's missing. And you stop wasting energy blaming people for being human. So here's what I want you to walk away with. People still want community. Maybe now more than ever. So this isn't a moment to lower your expectations of members. It's a moment to raise your expectations of intentional, strategic community design. The members aren't the problem. They are the opportunity. When you build something that offers belonging with a clear path and not just content to consume, you stop competing for attention and you start building something that people are proud to be a part of. And if right now you're thinking, okay, great. So where are we strong and where are we weak in our community? I've got something that'll help. I've created the Thrive Community Health Assessment. It's completely free. It'll take you about 4 or 5 minutes to complete. You'll get immediate feedback. What it'll show you at a glance is which parts of your community design are already built well and which gaps are subtly or not so subtly holding you back. So I'll leave a link to it in the description. Go check it out because right now the moment we're in is a massive opportunity for building a community. And I want you to take full advantage of it today.